welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, this is take 2 of part 7 of my entire colouring book collection and completed pages. I started filming this. I had to pause the video to put some books away, and I was carrying on with the video, and then I'm looking and I'm thinking, hang on, the timer is only on like 2 minutes something. Yeah, I hadn't hit record. So the books I'm going to be sharing in this video are all of my Colour by Colours and Colour by Numbers, with a few others in there that were in the same cube by the same companies. So the books that I've shown when I first started recording this, I had to pull out of the bag of pages that I've completed for May. But at the minute I am really struggling with a really bad flare with my arthritis, and there is no way I'm going to lift that bag and pull all those books out again. So the books that you don't see in this collection video, you will see in my completed pages for May. I hope that's all right. But just know that if you don't see a couple books in this one and you think, hang on, I'm sure she's got that book, look out in my May completed pages video and you will highly likely see those books there. Okay, so starting off, I know it's not a colour by number, but this was in the cube. I had a few little sort of square books just sort of tucked into the side. So we have the Sally Berry Advent Calendar Easy Colouring Christmas Calendar pages. This is volume 2. I didn't get to work in this one last year. So who knows, maybe this year. But the pages, as you can see, are simple enough that you can sit and do that in one sitting. You know, if you want to sort of colour, do like an advent colouring for December, you absolutely can. The line art in these are nice and thick. The pages are single-sided. So yeah, that is Sally Berry Advent Calendar Volume 2. Also, if you see any books in this video that you would either like an entire flip through of, or you would like a link to purchase, please let me know in the comments and I will either do the flip through for you if that is what you would like, or I will find a link. Okay, the next one is Square Halloween Colour by Number by Belba Family. This is 3x3mm squares, and I do believe I was sent this book by Belba Family for review. Now, what I have found with the 3x3 squares, I think in one of my other books by them, I did start off sort of filling in all the colours and sort of, you know, block colouring it. And then I wanted to try the X method or cross stitch method. And at first I wasn't bowled over by it, but I have found that with the small 3x3 squares by Belba Family, I prefer the X method now, so that is what I tend to use. So I've coloured this page in here. Of course, it's the owl, my favourite. So that is the only one I have done in this book so far. Next, I have Square Mandalas Animals in Patterns. I believe this was my first Belba Family book. Again, this is a colour by number 3x3mm squares. This is the one that the first page I done the block colour, and I love how it turned out. It's really vibrant, but it took a lot of time. So from there on, I tried the X method. This was my first attempt. And like I said, I was a bit like, I'm not sure, tried it again. And you know, I still wasn't sold, but the more I've done it, the more I do really enjoy it, and I just think it suits the smaller squares. So as you can see, I have done a few in that one. Next I have One Colour Mandala by Sun Life Drawing. Again, these are printed single-sided. These kind of books are amazing for like that no thinky colouring. If you just want to get colour down on a page, they're great for that. And you don't just have to stick to one colour if you don't want to. As you can see. It's your book. Do whatever you want, so long as it makes you happy. That is the main thing. So that is One Colour Mandala by Sun Life Drawing. The next one is Mosaic Mandala on black background. Again, this is by Sun Life Drawing. And these are lovely. The ones, any books that I have, colour by number or whatever, with a black background, what I love about them is that you can afford to be a little bit more carefree with your colouring when it comes to sort of the lines. Whereas the ones on black backgrounds, I find I have to be quite cautious, sort of going up to the lines and whatnot. But with these, you can afford to be a little bit more careless, which I really like. And it means you get a page done quicker, which is nice. But yeah, these are beautiful. I do believe this was sent as a gift. Yeah, this was sent to me by the beautiful Chloe. Well, thank you so much, Chloe. Here's just some of the pages that I have completed in here. Really gorgeous book. I may leave this one out actually. That's really pretty. Okay, next, something really different by Sun Life Drawing. This is their Easy Drawing Mandalas. So what they have done is given us a page with a mandala on it, and then on the next page we have a blank grid here, and then here we have a 4-step process on how to draw that mandala design on this grid. So it's really fun. So you can colour the mandala there, and then obviously colour the design here. The only thing I'm thinking now actually as I'm looking at the book is that if you were to use alcohol markers, it's highly likely, going to cover up where it's showing you here where to draw like your next lines, if that makes sense. So here you have the design here, so this is sort of stage 1, and then here those lines that you've done for number 1, they're greyed out, and then the next sections you need to draw here in black. But I think if you were to use alcohol markers, because it would bleed through, it may make this difficult to see. So I would probably either wait until I had done the designs, or if I wasn't bothered and just wanted to do the mandalas, then that's fine. But yeah, something really different from Sun Life Drawing, and I take my hat off to them for trying something new. So that is Easy Drawing Mandalas. Next I have Colour by Colour Tender Mandalas by Kira Sheshneva. This was in my 10 books to complete for 2022, and I finished this on the 15th of January. So I'll just give you a really quick flip of the pages. Otherwise we will be here all day, and nobody wants that. So yeah, such an amazing feeling when you complete a book. I can't describe it. It's just really nice sense of achievement. So that is Colour by Colours Tender Mandalas by Kira Sheshneva. And for those of you who've been with me for a while, you know how much I love the Colour by Colour books. They are some of my favourites. This is Colour by Colours Spring. Again, this was one of my 10 to complete for this year, and I finished it on the 16th of January. So again, I'll just do a super quick flip through of this one. They're so much fun and so super relaxing to sit and colour. Definitely go-to books when I'm not feeling the best. So that is ColorByColors Spring. Okay, so next, my Kira Sheshneva books. ColorByColors Country Life. Gorgeous books. And I'll just show you the ones I've finished. I do tend to work through these books in order, as you can see. And I use a variety of alcohol markers and water-based markers. I did used to use a couple of Sharpies in these as well, which work beautifully. But I don't have Sharpies anymore. I need to get some because they're great for these books. Then we have ColorByColors Fantasy Women, again by Kira Sheshneva. I think, have I just done the one or have I done two in here? Is that one? I coloured this one for my review of the book. Okay, just the one. I need to sort that because that's beautiful. Really lovely. Then I have ColorByColors Autumn, again by the beautiful Kira. And then a few here that I've done in order. Just look how they turn out. They turn out so beautiful. They look really effective. Love this one. And ColorByColors Winter, again by Kira Sheshneva. Okay, so I've done a few in the beginning of this one. Look at that. Next we have ColorByColors Tetris. I think this is such a clever idea. Now, some of them are quite tricky. They look quite detailed, but again, once they're done, they look really effective. I do have a few pages done in here. Please excuse the glare up here, but we've got glorious sunshine outside. It's incredible. So as you can see, they look so cute when they are all done. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so that is ColorByColors Tetris by Kira Sheshneva. Next we have ColorByColors Blocks by Kira Sheshneva. And this is kind of like Tetris, but you'll see that there's like some different shapes. Oh, look at that one with the rainbow. That looks good. But yeah, these are so fun and really unique. I've never seen anything like these before. And as you can see, they turn out so beautifully. And again, we've got that beautiful premium quality paper. And what I love about the ColorByColor books that Kira provides us with is that she always gives us these really lovely colourful backgrounds. You know, and each colour of the background really complements that page's picture, which is so nice. Really pretty. So there's that one. Okay, so next by Kira Sheshneva, but this is when she went by Colour Relaxation. I have some colour by number books. This is Colour by Number Quest Triangles. Again, they're all single-sided. This is just printed on your standard Amazon paper. I've done a few in here, I believe. There's 30 pictures in that one. Then I have Colour by Number Quest Squares, again by Kira. And again, these are single-sided on Amazon paper. Just the two in that one so far. I love how that cat turned out. It's really cute. Okay, then I have the One Colour Arts Animals. This is by... This is... Okay, so we're now moving into... Let me see. Oh, okay. It says this is by Sun Life Drawing. I thought this was by Kira Shashneva. But, yeah. This is Sun Life Drawing. And these are the pages like you can do with one colour. Well, it says one colour, but, you know, of course, these are our books and colour them however you want. I struggle with the dots books. I find that they give me headache. These are not too bad, but I do have to sort of just do a little bit at a time on these as well. But yeah, I've just done that one in here. Okay, so now I have my Colour Questopia books. The first one is the Colour Questopia Colour by Number highlight reel. 50 images from 50 books, and these all have the black background. So you'll see that, you know, these have the back when it was like the 50 colour palette on a lot of these. Some not so much. You know, some don't have the 50. These at the back, they do. Tells you down here which book the image is from, which is really nice if you think that's something you would enjoy. I would really like to get the space one. I've just seen this one. Space colouring book for adults. I'd really like to get that one. I think that the images in that would look really good when it's done. And I do prefer the black background books. I didn't realise I'd done any in here. Okay, so I've done 2 pages. And like I said, with this one, it's really nice to get a book like this. So that it has a really big selection of different kinds of images in it, and then you can find what sort of things you would like, and it may just sort of help narrow down, you know, your preferences on the sort of books that you're interested in from that company. So that's a really good idea. Then I have the Cactus and Succulent colouring book, black background, again by Colour Questopia. We always get a few sort of different bonus images here in the back, but what I did find with this one is that my images in the back, even though I have the colour palette, the images don't have the numbers on. So yeah, I'm not going to be colouring those, I don't think. It's such a shame. But the main images, oh, that one does, that one has numbers. But I don't have any issues with the rest of the images in the book, so that's fine. It was just a shame that the bonus images at the back didn't have numbers, because I haven't coloured any of those with the exception of this one, which does have numbers on it that you've just seen in the highlight reel. But like I said, not a problem. I've coloured quite a few in here, and this is just another one of those books that I go through in order. I do like to do that, to be honest, with the vast majority of my colour by number books. I like to just work through them in order. So there's the Cactus and Succulent colouring book on black background. Next I have the Unicorn colouring book by ColorQuestopia. This is the Mosaic colour by number. So again, we've got bonus images here in the back, and it tells you what book the images are from. And some of these are more detailed than others. And I've completed this one. I've only done the one page in here, and that was on the 24th of January this year. And it's shiny, where I used the Pentel Hybrid dual metallic for the line work in between all the mosaic shapes. So there's that one. Then I have Fairy Magic by ColorQuestopia. I believe this was my first book by them, and this was a gift note. A gift note, oh my goodness. This was a gift from the beautiful Kristen. So thank you so much, Kristen. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty. I've done a couple pages in here. Yeah, I've done this one. And this one. Love how she turned out. I think that's really pretty. So there's Fairy Magic. Next up is the Llama colouring book by ColorQuestopia, and I believe this was a gift as well. I'm sure it was. I don't have a gift note though, but I'm sure this was a gift. These are so adorable. These are really quite intricate, but they are beautiful. And as you'll see on this one, look how vibrant and funky that is. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think that is brilliant. And it looks like I used, for the most part, water-based markers on this, and alcohol marker for the light blue in the background. I think with this one I probably will stick to the majority of water-based markers, just because the shapes are so close together, and because it's Amazon paper, it's really absorbent, so it's going to suck up that ink from your alcohol markers and, you know, bleed through the lines and stuff. So, but yeah, look at him. It's fabulous. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Love that one. Next up is Amazing Owls, again by ColorQuestopia. This is the Mosaic colour by number. And as always, we get you know, example pages from some of the books in the background, oh my goodness, in the background, in the back of the book. These are quite simple, which I really like. Some are still more detailed than others, but overall the images in this are quite simplistic, but they still look really beautiful when they are finished. So I have a few done in here. Love that one. Yeah, owls are my favourite. So, and this was a gift from my beautiful friend Penny, so thank you so much, Penny. Next up is creative movie posters, colour by number, mosaic movie images and scenes by Colour Questopia. Again, we've got bonus pages here in the back. These are really fun. Really fun. And I've coloured quite a few in here. You'll see that, you know, the colours aren't exactly reminiscent of the movie posters, but it's still fun. I stuck a gem sticker there. Star Wars and Matrix. And then finally, by Colour Questopia, I have Incredible Cats and Kittens, mosaic colour by number. Bonus images in the back. And then gorgeous images of our kitties. It's so cute. I think if you're a cat lover, then this is a must-have. Wow, whatever markers I used on there, they you see this, they yellowed really bad. And here, it's not so bad there, but yeah, it's certainly transferred here on the front. Don't know what markers that was, but very cute. Very cute. I love this little fluffy butt. He's adorable. So that is Incredible Cats and Kittens. Okay, now we have some Belba family books. So I have Stone Mosaic Book 5. This is the Christmas edition. This is stress-free, colour by number book with white and black backgrounds. So you get the same image twice, once on a white background, once on a black background. So I have coloured a few here so you can see what they look like on each of the backgrounds. So where was it? If I can find it. Where's the one? Ah, here we go. So this is what it looks like on the white background, and here is on the black background. And I just think the colours stand out so much more on the black background. It looks really effective. And again, I personally prefer the black background. But I've coloured a few in here. These were really kindly sent to me by Belba family for review. As you can see, I went back at the front of the book and just sort of done a few on the black backgrounds. So there is that one. Really lovely book. Then I have Mystery Mosaics Wow Cartoons. This is their colour by number book on the 3x3mm squares, and this is devoted by the beautiful Shelley Lewis here on YouTube, otherwise known as the Stitching Colorist. So how lovely to have a company dedicate a book to you. I just think that is so amazing. So like I said, these are the 3x3mm squares, and with the smaller books by Belba Family that I showed you earlier with the 3x3mm squares, I do think I'll be doing the cross method or X method in this one. So far I've just done this one with Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, and then you've got the pizza in the background. Love how that one turned out. So much fun. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. So that is Mystery Mosaics Wow Cartoons by Belba Family. Then we have Misty's Mystery Mosaics, Unicorns and Mermaids. So I believe this one is dedicated to the beautiful Misty at, is it Country Girls Colouring Place? You all know Misty. If I say Misty, hopefully you all know who I mean. She has got a channel here on YouTube as well. Really lovely lady. So again, this is the colour by number 3x3mm squares. And as it says on the front, it's Mystery Mosaics, Unicorns and Mermaids. And I've done just the one in here as well, this one. And that was October 2021. I coloured that one. And this was a gift from my lovely friend Dawn. So thank you so much, Dawn. And then finally by Belba Family, I have Mystery Mosaics Colour by Number book for adults, Wow Cats, again with the 3x3mm squares. Now I have tried a few different ways of doing the pictures in this book. I have done sort of where I've coloured, like completely coloured the image, and I think I have done cross method as well. I will admit I much prefer how it turned out like this rather than this one. But I don't know if that's just because there was so much of a black background. It was just, I feel like the cat kind of got lost on that picture. But we'll try again. We'll try, and you know, the X method on a few more of these and see what we get. I just feel like, you know, he got a bit lost, I think, on that one. So that is Wow Cats. Okay, and then Such and Such Dava, I have Mosaic Art Musical colour by number. This is 3x3mm squares. This was sent to me as Happy Mail, but it didn't have a gift note. This is fabulous. I think these are, yeah, these are 3x3mm squares as well. But I do colour the whole thing with this book. Well, I have so far. Got a work in progress there. That one. That one. So that is by Such and Such Dava. And then my other book by Such and Such Dava is Stained Glass Tiffany Windows Colour by Number. This book is absolutely beautiful. Love it. Really enjoy the Stained Glass Tiffany Windows books. I think they're really lovely. So again, this is one that I've just been working through in order. Really pretty. And that one. So that is Stained Glass Tiffany Windows Colour by Number by such and such David. And then by Prochi, I have Christmas Patterns Colour by Number. And this is really pretty as well. So every other page, you get an image like this, and then the next page you will get a quote. You get an image and then a quote, which I will be honest, it's not my favourite thing. I'm not going to bother colouring the, you know, the writing. It just doesn't appeal to me. But I do like the images in this one. They're really, really pretty. Have I just done one in here? I thought I had done more than that, but no, just the one, which is this one. And then my second and last book by Prochi Dewan Sachdeva is Cute Dragons Colour by Number. And this just makes me feel like a kid again. I love it. It's just these really cute, simple images, but with enough to sort of hold my interest for a little while. And it's just, you know, slap the colour down on paper. So some of these are like, they're really streaky, and I was a bit like, in the beginning, because it's quite big, you know, big spaces, like this as well. My marker was running out, but I'm not gonna stress about it. It is very cute. I know my little ones have had their eyes on this book as well, so who knows, maybe I'll pass it on, but I don't know, for now I'll probably keep hold of it a bit longer. Okay, and I think next is my Sun Life drawing books. So we have Colour by Number Carpets Stained Glass. Like I said, this is by Sun Life Drawing. I don't have that much left to do in this one. I'm over halfway, I think, with this book. So I'll just quickly show you the pages that I've done. Love that one. So yeah, I definitely think I'm halfway or just over halfway. You get 30 pictures in that one. So that's Colour by Number Carpets Stained Glass by Sun Life Drawing. And then I have Stained Glass but Colour by Number Christmas by Sun Life Drawing. And got our bonus pages there in the back. Now what I did find with this one is that it wasn't centered properly when it was printed, and so it's cut off like the top bit, if you can see here, whereas the other edges have like the frame around it, but it's kind of cut off at the top. So that was a bit of a bummer. It doesn't stop me from colouring or enjoying this book. And I've coloured a few in here as well. And as you know, these are done with a mixture of alcohol markers, water-based markers, and I have used some Sharpies on these pages as well. I love that one. So that is the Stained Glass Colour by Number Christmas. Then I have the Little Witches Stained Glass Colour by Number by Sun Life Drawing. This is so cute. I used to have the World of Mice stained glass, and I completed the whole book, and I was really proud, but the book got ruined by Luna when she peed on my bookcases when they were downstairs. I don't have that book anymore. Even though I completed it, I'm still sort of gutted, because I really did love that book. And I would have liked to have held on to that one. But as you can see, I've completed quite a few in this one as well. I love these stained glass books so much. I think they're adorable, and they make me really happy and just really calm and relaxed, and I think a lot of the time we all need a bit of that, don't we? So that's Stained Glass Colour by Number Little Witches. Then I have Stained Glass Colour by Number Little Fairies. Again, really lovely book. I think I need to keep this one out. I'd quite like to work in this one. I've got quite a few done in here. It's really nice to look back and see that, you know, your books are being used and enjoyed. It makes me really happy to see all these completed pages. You know, because you can tell then that I'm enjoying the books and really appreciating them. So that is Little Fairies Stained Glass Colour by Number. Then we have Sun Life Drawing Colour by Number Women's World. This was originally a Colour by Colour by Kira Shershniva, but Kira is now working with Sun Life and they are converting some of her Colour by Colour books into Colour by Numbers. Now, I don't have the Colour by Colours of this one, but I do want to get it because, as you guys have seen in this video already, Colour by Colours are my favourite, so I do plan on getting that one. But this one was really kindly sent to me by Sun Life for review, and it's beautiful. So we've got these really gorgeous images of these girls, and here it tells you, you know, where in the world the ladies are from, which is so nice to have. I don't believe I've worked in this one yet, which is a shame because it's gorgeous. So that is Colour by Number for adults. Oh my goodness, Women's World by Sun Life Drawing. Next we have Colour by Number Rug Hooking by Arena Sinishkina Arts, again by Sun Life Drawing. This is really unusual. The images in this book are taken from rug designs by Arena and made into these beautiful Colour by Number pages for us. Now, as you can see, I think these are going to take quite a lot of work and patience, but I cannot wait to get one of these done because I think it will look incredible when it's finished. So I need to work in this one because there's some really gorgeous and unique images in here which I think will be so much fun to add colour to and watch them come to life. So that is Rug Hooking Colour by Number for adults by Sun Life Drawing. Let's just assume these are all by Sun Life unless I specify otherwise. So we have Colour by Number Spring. Again, this is another of Kira's Colour by Colour books that has been made into a Colour by Number. As you saw earlier, I have completed the Colour by Colour version of this. So to have another copy in colour by number, it will be interesting to see how they look without the coloured edges and on, you know, the black line art instead. But really, really pretty book. So that's that one. Okay, colour by number, lines and dots. This book is so lovely, so much fun. Again, I prefer them on the black background, but you know, overall the images are still absolutely beautiful, and it wouldn't take that long really to do some of these. That one's more detailed, but I can colour these. These are fine. It's the ones where it's just the dots that I struggle with. They tend to give me a bit of a headache, but these are fine. I've done a few in here. The background on this one reminds me of Starry Sky by Van Gogh. I've done that one and that one. And they didn't take long at all, and they were really fun to do actually. So that is colour by number, lines and dots. Then we have colour by number animal stencils, and this is the premium paper edition. So this is the paper that Kira uses for her colour by colour books. So you can see it's really sort of that lovely glossy, shiny, smooth paper that your markers just work a dream on. So they alternate between black and white backgrounds, which is really nice. Single-sided, and I've just done that one. Yeah, it looks like I've just done the seahorse in this one. Very, very pretty. Then I have flower animals, colour by number. There was definitely a printing error with this, because I don't know if you can see there's sort of like all different writing and stuff on these pages, but you know, I can still make out the images and I can read the numbers, so it's fine. So most of these are on black background. Yeah, you can see the printing error here as well. There's sort of like dots down the page, but like I said, none of that is taking away from, you know, me colouring the animals in this book. Owl! They're my favourite. And yeah, these are just, you know, simple to colour. So that's that one. Then we have colour by number flower stencils. This book is really pretty, but I don't really reach for it very often. I love the ones like this. I think that's fine, but things like this, that's not too bad. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Like this, where it's got all these little fiddly bits. I don't know. And that. Some of these you would need like sort of fine liners, you know, really, really skinny tip pens to get into some of those fiddly bits. This is another one. Oh my gosh. I can imagine it will look really pretty when it's done, but that is just, it's really fiddly. And with colour by number, I just want to grab the book and relax, and I don't know. I will colour it, don't get me wrong, I will colour it, but it may just be that I come back to those kind of pages at a later time. But for now I've just done this one, and I love how that one turned out. So that is Colour by Number Flowers stencils. I have Colouring Quest Animals, and this has different kinds of shapes in here. So we have circles, triangles, hexagons and squares, and it just alternates between those three shapes throughout the book. Yeah, it looks like I've done a few in here. Love how he turned out. My bunny. I was so pleased with this one. I think it's really pretty. So that is Colouring Quest Animals by Sun Life Drawing. Then we have Colour by Number Mystery Quest. And again, these have the same shapes that I've just shown you in the other book. So we have the circles, squares, hexagons and triangles. These are some of Sun Life's older books. Train. Really like how that turned out. This one was a labour of love because as you can see, the colours sort of really had to kind of pay attention to what you were doing on that one. This one was a lot of fun. 4th of August 2019. So there's that one. And then finally, by Sun Life Drawing, I have 100 black and white patterns. This isn't colour by number, but it was in with all my Sun Life Drawing books. And I believe this was sent to me for review as well. This one. Quite a lot of the Sun Life Drawing books were, I think most of them were, to be honest, sent to me by the company for review, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. So yeah, lots of really pretty designs. Lovely thick line art in here as well, which is nice. Coloured this one. That's really pretty. Have I not coloured anything else? I thought I had coloured more than that in here. Obviously not. So just that one, and that is 100 black and white patterns by Sun Life Drawing. And then I have a couple George Tufexis books. I do plan on collecting all of his because I adore his artwork, and these look incredible once they are coloured. He is definitely one of my favourite Creative Haven artists, especially the colour by numbers. I just think he's incredible. So this is the Christmas colour by number by George Tufexis for Creative Haven. And I think, you know, lots of us have heard of George by now, haven't we? This was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Deb at Ms. Sweet's Crafting Therapy. I think this was a gift, if I remember rightly. There's no gift note, but yeah, this was sent to me as a gift. This one, I love how that turned out. I do think, yeah, this was the first ever George Tufexis page I coloured, and I love it. It did take me a few attempts at sitting down and colouring a bit each time, especially some of these little fiddly bits on the trees where you've got these little, you know, sort of like the little jaggedy edges and things. But look how effective that looks once it's done. Oh, stunning. Really, really lovely. So that's Colour by Number Christmas by George Tufexis for Creative Haven. Next I have Around the World by George Tufexis. This was sent to me by my beautiful friend Nikki. Thank you so much, sweetheart. This book is gorgeous. I do think I have a whip in here at the moment. Yeah, this one. But oh, some of the numbers, I really struggle seeing some of the numbers on this one. So I may need to invest in a magnifying glass, because, you know, sometimes I really have to sort of strain my eyes to try and make out some of these numbers on the, especially on the little areas, and it can be really tricky. So that's my work in progress in this book. But yeah, they're beautiful. And with these books as well, I forgot to say, the paper is nicer than Amazon paper. It's really lovely. They're printed single-sided, but they're perforated as well. So if you wanted to take any of these out and frame them, then you absolutely could. So yeah, really beautiful. And again, thank you so much, Nikki, for thinking of me. Look, she even put a little Christmas sticker in there. How cute. And then finally, by George Tufexis for Creative Haven, I have Glorious Gardens, Colour by Number. And again, this is stunning. Absolutely incredible. And I think I've done one in here so far. But once I've got the other one done, once I've got that whip done, I will probably pull this one back out. But look how gorgeous they come out. So pretty. I love it. Yeah, I really love it. So like I said, I do hope to get the rest of George's books, because they are beautiful, and an absolute joy to colour in, and the images, as you've just seen, they look stunning once they are all done. Okay, that is it for that cubby. What do I want to do? What time are we on? Okay, I think I'm going to leave part 7 here. Yeah, I definitely think we'll get the rest done in 10 or less parts. So we've got another 2, potentially 3 parts to this series, and then we are done. We are getting there, my loves. We are making progress. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If there's any books you've seen that you would like a flip through of, or a link to purchase, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know and I will help you in any way that I can. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.